I'm joined with Brian Muluvi. How are you, bro?
Wagwan. Thank you for having me, bro.
Uko poa?
Niko fiti kabisa.
Karibu Trace Radio.
Thank you.
This is where we have fun every day. This is Trace Drive. We have fun every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm a piano in the house, as you know it. And yeah, we're glad to have you here just to talk, have fun discussions. Weekend UAE, let's let people know who you are and why you're here. First of all, what's an introduction? Tell people your name and your small role before tuingie deep sana. Your small role in at least the entertainment scene right now. Hata kama ni kujitolea, just introduce yourself.
Yo, my name is Brian Muluvi. Many people call me the Senator. So, your question is a bit broad, but before I get into it, I just want to take one moment to say R.I.P. Ricky.
Yeah.
We're having a sad time as a house fraternity. I just want to make it clear to everyone with depression, mental health, that it's gonna be a brighter day. Yeah.
To Ricky, and we also had we lost 4 souls on Sunday. Yes. Along Gong Road, and that hit home, if that makes sense. It hit home because these are people who they became literally family.
Yes.
From friends.
Yes.
These are people who we know every day, every week. We have fun on the dance floor, and they give us the more reason to continue what we're doing here, you know?
Yeah.
And for them to lose their lives, manze poleni, and rest in peace, manze. Moment of silence for them. And man.
So you asked my role in this vibe that we have called house music in Kenya.
Yes. You can even pinpoint, okay, what do people know you for? Before Taniwambie.
Yo, people know me for many things. Every time on my Twitter I'm tagged. Guys think I'm an actual politician.
Yeah.
Yo. But the love for music, it started a while back.
Yeah.
Me and my mates started doing parties. Shout out Aisha, shout out Tugs. When we started throwing the parties, made us start interacting with just the whole music society. And around 2 years ago I was fortunate to meet MGM. And that then now took another turn.
Yeah. Because I know you from the way you've said Thugs, big up to you by there, and Aisha. I mean, you guys have done house parties where no one else could have done them. I mean, you did the impossible, that movie called Project X.
Yes.
You are the Project X guy for Kenya, manze. Because
what is interesting is that we always used to have those parties. We just didn't have it out there for everyone to come, So for us it wasn't really like a shift in doing stuff. We were just really just throwing dope house parties.
Yeah, just having fun, doing it.
Yes. And first time we did it, we got more than 500 people, and Jesus can't speak clearer than that. So we just kept running with it.
500, and this is not a concert, guys. This was just a kawaida. Call your friend, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
I mean, Muluvi, I know you since Kitambo, and you've always had that passion of music and just helping people and pushing them, and kuambia endeleeni. So where did this drive come from? I mean, is it from utotoni, in high school, ama ni tu
I mean, I've always loved music, and once I started interacting with artists, is when I started, understanding what they go through and how the industry is. And you see myself, I come from a background of business, from my training too, in school and that. So when I started applying some of those models into the industry, I was able to see, a bit of cracks here and there. And I was just able to use my experience in what I do to just, make a difference. It wasn't really much of a re-engineering process, Yeah.
Wow, okay. And through that journey, is there do you think you fit into a specific, is there something that you're so good at, artist management, or just throwing gigs, or being that guy who's behind logistics, or you're that guy who knows people who knows people, like
I'm good at making deals.
Yeah, good at making deals.
I'm good at making deals. That's just it. I have an aptitude where I'm fortunate to be able to recognize competencies in different people, and I can put those together and everyone in the table can eat, and that's really just my strength in everything I do.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, I know very many performers, artists, DJs who appreciate you highly because of the impact you've done in their lives.
Yes.
Me to be number one.
Yes.
Because, I mean, the things that we are appreciating now, it was because of the effort that we put in Kitambo, and that was.
Yes.
I want to thank you for everything that you did since day one.
100%,
you
bro.
know, when we didn't have any idea of dream merchandise,
100%, bro.
Like, we've performed all corners of the country, and
yes, I mean, you remember we were shooting videos in the backyard on Sundays.
Yeah.
You cannot get MGM available on a Sunday now. I mean, you can't believe there was a time we were actually just doing videos on a Sunday, just randomly. Yo, man.
On your phone, remember?
Alhamdulillah.
On your phone, and I mean, those videos made it to YouTube, and the fans just love them, and you know, and we appreciate you fans by there, whoever is listening, for the support and endless support. I wanted to ask you, I know people think that you're such a party person, unakwanga kwa clubs every week, man. Is that the truth?
Yo, man, like I said before, when we were throwing parties, that was because we were sick of the club. You could see me in the club, but that's not really my scene.
Yeah, it's not your scene. Yeah.
But when I'm in the club, most definitely you'll find me in the back pale nyuma with my homies, Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, someone can just tell by like your timeline, maybe your social media, another thing, but Muluvi every weekend.
Yeah.
Out there, but maybe they don't know the back end that that you do.
Yes.
Even for corporates and stuff. I mean, you do a lot.
Yes.
If there's anyone who's talking, I wish they could even call. But I mean, you're the person behind the camera.
Yes.
The person behind the captions.
Yes.
The nini.
Yes.
I mean, you're an agency on your own.
I mean, that's how it is. We're in a new world. New rules, bro. You know. Right now you can do anything on your phone,
It's true.
And as long as you are telling a story or you're talking about someone or something else, that gives that message authenticity. Because if they talk about themselves, that's an ad.
Yeah, that's an ad.
And people know what an ad is. We say skip ad,
skip
bro.
ad.
Go next. Like I'm fortunate to be able to speak for people, and that message gets passed on quite well because it's authentic.
Yeah. Another thing about collaborations, I want to talk about collaborations both locally and internationally. Like,
yes.
What's your thinking of like people collaborating?
Right.
Is it in a idea? I'm just because I know people who work on their own.
Yes.
And they don't do. That's how they do.
Yes.
But tell us, like, do you appreciate collaborations? Do you think it's something that people should, start doing it? Or,
I mean, like, it's, of course, I do appreciate the synergy that comes with collaborations. I do appreciate that, bringing together two different audiences makes it better for the sound in general. I also do know that that has been commercialized, and sometimes it is to the detriment of the person who is not as big in the collaboration, because the other bigger person is also looking to get a collabo with a bigger person.
Yeah, it's true.
And so when you do a collabo, they're probably not gonna promote that project as much because they want to promote the one they're with a bigger person. So you find it's the quote unquote smaller person promoting the work. And now they just look like they're reaching, bro. They just look like they're reaching, bro. You get me? But like, I guess there's so much that collaboration means apart from going to the studio together. You get me?
Yeah.
These collaborations could be in conversations, could be in, benchmarking, as they call it. People could learn so much from other artists, not just in terms of that music collaboration. You get me? Yeah. So I mean, if you play it right, I guess you can take advantage of a good collabo for sure.
I mean, for me, I can attest for the collaborations we've tried.
Yeah.
And they've worked and some have failed.
Yeah.
You know, when we started doing this, pushing this Amapiano vibe and genre and just everything that comes with it.
Right.
People were not so sure that you can play Amapiano at some venues or, institutions or,
Right.
But trust me, we tried it and we did it, man. Like,
yeah.
If it's a club in maybe Amapiano was thought as a high class, high level kind of genre where you can just play it at, my lounge, but we went to Kiambu Road and everywhere.
Yes.
That's house music. That's house music, and people accepted it.
Yes.
I mean, that fear, we didn't talk about that fear.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's collaboration, and if you want to try it, go on the ground and do it. Usiseme ama usiogope ati,
Yes.
I've not seen anyone do it, so probably it won't work.
Yes.
Let's go test it. We tried it.
Yes.
And it worked. And when I speak about Amapiano, what are the things you've learned from the growth of piano, let's say locally, for example?
Yo, man, piano put us in a very strategic position. It put us in a good position whereby, in the middle of a pandemic and one of the greatest economic periods our country has gone through in the hospitality industry especially, Amapiano put us in a position where we were able to put a lot of people on and put food on tables, from the whole system. And so Amapiano is bigger than us, you get me?
Yeah.
We love it and we use it to inspire because that's what music is, and that's what culture is, and that's why you find governments investing in sports and culture, because once you bring in that aspect that music brings, the love, the unity, it works.
It works. Yeah, it's true, man.
Yeah.
I mean, from that, I have learned a lot from, Brian Muluvi, from him not even being a househead before. I mean, I'm sure probably he used to listen to other genres.
Yeah.
I mean, me too. I was such a dancehall fan and everything.
Yeah.
Mambo ya house nilikuja the other year, And
yes.
It is such a different scene with so much respect and so much love for the music.
Yes.
It's if you know it, you know it.
Yeah.
But if you don't know it, that's when you'll have clashes for people who don't like Amapiano.
Yes.
They don't understand it because they don't get it.
Yeah, and then also it's in the execution. You see, I think every generation that comes, there are people that are set just by the universe to push the house conversation or the house industry forward.
It's true. And
all these people, they execute differently.
Yeah.
When we were coming up, we had Drazen doing a big job, He was executing with big concerts.
Yeah. That was his way.
Yeah. And we came and got other, groups later. Shout out One Down with Aduma.
Yeah.
Shout out the dynamic duo Suraj, Yuji, Gondwana.
Yeah.
They didn't start with big shows. They started with in the clubs.
Yeah.
And that also was their way of execution.
Yeah.
And so when we come in, we do it how we can.
Yeah.
Probably we cannot do it in the big concert way, but still, right now, Amapiano is being played as the number one genre in all the matatus.
It's true. It's true.
Bro.
On the ground, things are different. People are talking about
bro.
Even at the barber shop, everywhere.
Amapiano. Bro. Yeah. We didn't do it through the big concerts, but the streets, they feel it.
Yeah, they felt it,
because we took the risk to take it out of the places that were considered just house venues.
Yeah.
You remember we were playing 1824 beginning of last year.
And let me tell you the number of people who told me, I am Jay, munapeleka Amapiano 1824. I'm telling them, yes, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I know it's weird, but and we went and we did it.
Yeah.
A couple of editions and it was amazing. Till today, they play it every Sunday.
Boom.
We might not be there,
yeah,
but they play it.
Yeah. And imagine how many people are feeding off that.
Yeah.
How many DJs?
Yeah.
How many influencers?
Yeah.
How many? Dude, you can't even count like the whole value chain, bro.
Yeah. I mean, there's everything. There's a Amapiano tour. They've grown from the first edition we tried with them. I mean, things are just, when people don't believe in this Amapiano thing, we just try and prove that it is here to stay.
Go to the people.
It is here to stay, and the people love it.
Yeah.
See. Ask them.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. And you know what? We have more surprises and more things to unveil this year, with me and Muluvi, definitely, from projects to gigs to I mean, we can't even mention them now, but definitely look out for next month. We're going to be releasing one track of my EP.
Boom.
And it's something that we've worked for probably 8 months.
Let me just say, when MGM EP drops, that's it, bro.
Kwisha.
Yo. Shout out everyone in down in South Africa who's really interested in pushing the project too. I appreciate Dub and Gogo. Vigro Deep, bro. Yeah. Shout out the whole crew, bro.
Yeah. They've been such big what it's called, inspiration in this project, and everyone who's visited here and we've graced the stage for them, or we've partied with them on the stage, I mean, they've played a part in this upcoming EP. What's the future for us as DJs and artists, for us at least going out there to Ibiza, to South Africa, to wherever, to perform and to showcase our talent and our skill?
It's good that eventually house heads, they have that sort of mentality of growing the fan base to abroad. It's something which is there are many other people apart from the artist who play a role in ensuring all these things work, and that the content is created. Because you see, you could be a good performer, but people abroad, they know you for your music.
Okay.
You see, like piano, when back in 2019 early, the reason the Scorpion Kings, they're dominating till now is because they put out music at the very beginning. At the very beginning they put it out. And you can look at the Twins right now, Major League. When they started, it was really about the performance and how they can do it. But then quickly they realized that, bro, if you don't make music, a guy abroad doesn't know you through any other way. And that is a big journey that the househead community in Kenya definitely is moving towards. There's those who have tried, there are those who have made it. Shout out Suraj, putting out content that is being consumed, and it reverberates, you get me? And if you don't make music, I mean, you remember when Black Coffee played Shimza at Tomorrowland, and then the next year he was called. I mean, like, they wouldn't know about Shimza if it wasn't through his music. So it's putting out good content and having the distribution done properly, it really can take your music far.
And we appreciate all the people, all the artists who have been on the forefront for this we're calling people like Suraj, Idi Aziz, Tina Ador, like the likes UG. You guys have put out your talents and your talent, your music out there for the world to know. And when your time comes, definitely it will come.
Someone you didn't mention right there, shout out Saint Evo, bro.
Oh yeah, Saint Evo, he's been up on this every
man, if it was the Olympics, he would be Ezekiel Kemboi, triple gold record holding, shout out the man.
Nice. I mean, so in the next 5 years, for piano, what do you think we should be? Where do you think it will be for Amapiano and AfroHouse, like the scenes in Nairobi?
I mean, I appreciate how Amapiano itself has been evolving, because a lot of conversation comes in with a direction that is it gonna fade away? But everyone is bringing their touch into the sound. you know, if it comes with good vocals, if it comes with the instrumental, if it comes with the performance, the actual dancing and all that.
Yeah.
So Amapiano has so much space
So
now.
much.
I mean, you know, look at Mombasa. Look what you do in Mombasa, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Mombasa right now
Mombasa is crazy.
is like Nairobi when piano just hit, bro. You remember?
Yeah.
And
They have
shout out
that raw
Kamene too
energy.
for This Is Africa, man. Shout out, man.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And also there's one person I want to big up, you know, from Kenya who's really pushing, and you know, in as much as, you know, there are people who talk about, you know, recognition, you know, there are people who work so much.
Yes.
They might not get that big recognition out
Yes.
there, but they really put in the work.
Mm.
You know, these are people like Kamushe, these are people like Mike Mwema.
Yes.
You know, these are producers who
Yes.
really have,
Yes.
ukiangalia history yake ama,
Yes.
you know, they have songs.
Yes.
These are not people who, they have songs and they have produced.
Yes.
Big up to Mike Mwema.
Yes.
Big up to, you know, everyone who's producing, you know, on the low, and probably you haven't, you know. I mean, your recognition unachana nayo. You do your thing, do your part, play your part.
Yes.
Yeah, and the rest will be recognized. You just
Also like you know, work on the craft. Work on the craft, because the craft makes you know, outperform other people.
Yeah.
Outperform other people.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look at what you do on stage.
Yeah.
That's the reason we were able to survive the pandemic, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're a performer. You don't play background music as guys are chatting, because then that is not incentive enough to come during a curfew that's ending at 7. There's no incentive there. But if you're coming to watch a performance, you know, Beyonce doesn't sing till morning.
Yeah.
She does it for an hour. So
Yeah.
But people come and see that.
Yeah.
And that's how we made the pandemic just, you know, work for us.
Yeah.
You know, you structured it just not from, you know, good samples and good music. You added the craft to, you know, how you perform. And everyone wanted to see that. Yeah.
But the COVID, should I call it COVID period or what? Like, it was a very interesting time because it made a lot of people.
Yeah.
It even changed a lot of careers.
Yeah.
And ways of thinking.
Yeah.
And I think for anyone who took that chance to turn it into something, you know, something workable. I mean, you guys, you can do anything.
Yes.
Then you can do anything
Yes.
given to you. Trust me.
Yes.
You know.